Hey guys, this is my 75-gallon grow out tank that I was using for plecos. And then on the left, I had a small section that was just for buco fry. And I've moved that divider all the way to the right to make it a 50-50 split for a couple reasons. And the lighting's not great right now because I usually have overhead light, but it makes a lot of glare. So I'm going to be moving this light from kind of side to side and just to show stuff off better. But these are the endlers that I showed in a video earlier, and these are the ones where I was keeping all my females with my red cherry shrimp, but they were really eating them, and there wasn't a lot of babies from either section going too well. So I decided just to bring them in here and just put them with the males again because there's a lot of Java moss mixed in here. There's some floating plants that give the fry plenty of places to hide. But these blue guys I really like. These are my favorite endlers that I have. These guys have very good color. I really like blues, so I think that's part of it. And then I got a couple pleco fry in here, but the main habitat in here is going to be my L183 starlight plecos, and is the main reason that I split this into 50-50, and also why I added cholla wood and some Indian almond leaves and some caves is I'm really hoping that this side is where I can breed my L183 starlight plecos, and they're all hiding right now. There's one right under this log, but you can't see him in this video. He shows up too dark. But regardless, I'm excited to see how that turns out. I was able to get roughly 5 more of those guys, so I think all in all I have about eight starlight plecos now. So I'm pretty confident that I can get a pair out of that. And then I also have been talking to some local people in my Facebook groups and in my area, and I found another breeder, and he's willing to do a trade with me too if I give him some shrimp and stuff. So I think I can get some more of them and get some more bloodlines and mix them and have a really good breeding group here. So I plan to get some more caves, throw them in here as they get bigger. Right now my L183s aren't that big. I think the biggest one might be 3 inches. So they're starting to be sexable, but I personally don't think they're breeding age. And the new ones I got were pretty small, only about 2 inches. So, just excited to see these guys grow out. I think this is just a common bristlenose, but he's the one that comes out the most. There are some L183s in here. And then on this other side, if I move this light over real quick, this is where the other reason I split the tank was so I could have my 2 groups, because I was able to get these endlers from a lady who's trying to just reduce her hobby. So I got all these males and females at a really good price. So these are the peacock endlers, and these guys look really good. A lot of them have really nice finnage, and like that male, and they're really interesting. They're really easy fish. They're straightforward. They do eat some of the shrimp babies, and they eat their own fry. But I've got some floating plants in here, and this tank is the main reason that I put the moms from the blues back over, and that's because here in the peacocks you can kind of see down here in the bottom there's a lot of little babies running around, and I've got at least a dozen now, and it's because I got a lot of Java moss and a lot of places for them to hide. And I think I did a better job on this 75 gallon of feeding it a lot, which helped the parents just not be super predatory on them, which has been nice. And it's also helped my shrimp population. My shrimp are starting to breed again with just all the Java moss in here. And then you can see a lot of my pleco fry hanging out in here. There's one guy right here in front. That guy's a super red. I have 5 of them in here. I traded for them with a guy, and so we'll see what I do with those guys. But they're roughly almost, some might be 3 inches now, but they're doing pretty well. I'm excited just to have a different kind of pleco in the room, and maybe I'll try and breed them as they get bigger. So, but the ultimate goal was to have 2 sides. The other side's really dim now, but to have 2 sides for different endlers breeding, and then a pleco grow out, and then a pleco breeding setup on the left side. And I think I'm getting there. My L183s just need to get bigger, but I think I got the endlers breeding. My plecos are doing well. They're all growing out pretty nicely, and I'm selling these things like crazy. And the shrimp are These shrimp are mainly culls, but I'm trying to get them just to be blues, just to have another good set of blues. So I'll show you my shrimp blue tank, 10 gallon, that's just dedicated and packed full of blue shrimp right now, especially because trades and auctions that I was planning on going to have been canceled. So yeah, wanted to show that update video, so thanks for watching.